Striving to make the latter stages, that's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, as box office names go, Peter, David Beckham is right up there.
Yeah, he gets the turnstiles clicking, that's for sure, but footballing qualities?
Well, I think any defence is going to be nervous because of the sheer quality he can produce.
Especially over a dead ball.
Yeah, not just that, I think in open play he can deliver for fun too.
An instinctive delivery.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
India finding their passes. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Out to the left it goes. Quarter of an hour played. Little pass back. Played back in. Can he get it through? And the finish! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Neymar. Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. Oh, he's won it! The goal to end it all! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, the defender, Hiroki Ito, looks every inch a modern centre-back, Peter, and his track record...
Raul is having a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, smashing header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
And that is a little undercooked. Toma, he's got away. Played into the box, he rises! He will be livid with himself. Van Bauten. Belletti. Messi. Messi carries the ball down the right. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Corner number 2 then. The keeper beats it away. Japan have the chance to go the other way. Endo. And here's Stoichkov. Now it's Neymar. Duan. Now Mitoma. And it's Kubo. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking for options for movement. There's no flag. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Endo. Itakura. Ito. Spread out to the left. He has found the way through. Minamino. Chance for a shot! Minamino just eases him off the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Raul. Now it's Stoichkov. Duan. Nicely weighted ball. And he's intervened well there. Mitoma. Half-time getting close now. And it's Minamino. Now Mitoma. Now it's Messi. And that could set him on his way. Oh, that's a very... And a chance! Oh, would you believe it? They willed it, and it happened! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Uzbekistan are such an adept counter-attacking.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle.
We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Well, that looks a decent ball. He has found the way through. And he's there to get it away. Knocks it into space. And this is Stoichkov. Couldn't squeeze it through. He's through here. Shot a goal! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him. Setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Uzbekistan are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Oh, there's a probing ball. Tries to pass it through. Beckham. Now that's well seen too. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Uzbekistan clearly didn't help themselves by...
Neymar! They've scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Neymar, he's got away. And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He rises! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Van Dijk certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Belletti, nicely spread. And that's another good win of the ball. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, it's come to nothing. And that has left him in a heap. Out to the left it goes. Xabi Alonso. Now it's Bernardo Silva. That has been cut short. Rudiger. Uzbekistan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Nicked it back promptly. And here's Azar. He's in a great position here. Played into space.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Back in possession and ready to go again. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Uzbekistan go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Now it's Stoichkov. Decent chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And yes, it's him again. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And it's Azar. And that is a little undercooked. Shot could be on. Oh, shooting chance! No mistake! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Substitution.
Uzbekistan can now introduce the first of their substitutes. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And he's quick to snatch it back. Distributed tidily. That's a good ball out wide. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Hazard. Good ball, good take. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's a key interception. That's a sharp pass. That's going to go a long way. Great vision. Look at the space here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick.
Substitution in progress.
Looking for options for movement. And the finish! He should have put that one away.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Now it's Kukçu. Stood up well to him there.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's in a chance! Oh, taken with style! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Looking for the run. Rudiger deals with that comfortably. A slightly better ball. He's gone for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Haaland! Minutes has been indicated.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Robertson. Has a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Rice. Now it's Messi. Now this could be a chance. And that's that. Uzbekistan can celebrate now. They have exactly what they crave. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world. And we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. As you can see, we've already started here.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident. It takes hard work and perseverance.
How he epitomised that attitude. He worked. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Nicely shaped ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Messi. Beckham. Tries to play it through. Here, real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Griezmann. Robertson. Back in possession and ready to go again. Rijkaard. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Pelé. Van Bouten cuts it out. And the pass is intercepted. He's had it taken off him. And here's off the ball! And he was there to get a vital touch.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Deftly away. And that is out of play. Alcantara. Couldn't squeeze it through. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Pelé. Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Uzbekistan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Looking for options for movement. And that is Scooter! That is Scooter! Utterly brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. And France are in front. He gave it plenty and some. Trashed it in.
Well, that was hit with...
He's having a shot! And he's filled the net! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Uzbekistan grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And this is a decent chance! It's in! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
And the first half is done. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. It's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Substitution.
And the action is back underway.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
And this is Stoichkov. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. France have the chance to go the other way. And it's Belletti. Oh, that's a fine interception. Robson. Camavinga. That ball looks a good one. Stoichkov! Spectacular from Stoichkov! A finish of true class! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution for Uzbekistan. Number 7, Raoul.
So time for change.
Number
This one has
11,
been on the cards for a little while.
So the lead now is 2.
Stoichkov.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Coming on the field.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Danielson. Number 19.
Uzbekistan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Beckham. Camavinga. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, well measured. That's an excellent interception. That's going to go a long way. Rijkaard. Robson. Yamal. Van Bouten did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there.
It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty.
So a big, big chance now from 12 yards.
The ball is on the spot, here we go. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Substitution for Uzbekistan. Number 15.
Time
Beckham.
for a change in personnel.
Coming on the
Well, I think he'll
field
undoubtedly
is
add more
number 27,
movement and fluidity in the final
Serginho.
third with his passing range.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
He rises! In he goes again! And another try! And that has been clubbed away.
Uzbekistan simply cannot be faulted for their effort here, Peter. They're giving all they have. You can't ask for more.
And that's not going to reach. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. caresses it through. Into the channel. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he's there to clear it.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Oh, what a climb! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Denilson, nicely worked. And then the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Uzbekistan really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Six added minutes has been indicated.
De Bruyne. Now it's Haaland. Spread neatly. Good read, needed to be. Robson. And he's intervened well there. Not the most convincing of passes. Back into the middle. Knocks it out wide. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that will be it. Uzbekistan can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but... And so we reach a fork in the road.
Hello, everybody,
Fortunes
and
can
welcome
turn
to
either way
today's
from this
match.
point. One path leads to where they all want to be,
against
or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
Goes for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
just off target.
Van Buiten certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
No, he's not getting his way this time. And it's Messi. Raul. Schmeichel gets it clear. And he's there to retrieve it. Messi. And it's Neymar. Gabriel. Kukçu. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. And this is Neymar. Oh, he's played it in low. And a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Threads one in. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Gabriel gets over and intercepts. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now it's Stoichkov. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look.
He's gone for goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Just eases him off the ball. Robertson. Schmeichel with the clearance. Zanetti. Raul. Chance here to counter. Spread it left. Robertson. Robertson. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Beckham. Can he get it through? And this is Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nicely shaped ball. Looking for the run. And it's made its way to him. Great vision. Messi, and the shot! The captain scores!
Listen, you don't get lucky in doing what he just has. It comes from an inner desire and competitiveness to work on the moments that can elevate his game and this game.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Oʻzbekistan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. It's their second corner of the game. Big header! And he hits the net! And they're at it again in double quick time! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And it's half-time here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter. Go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Oʻzbekistan ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
Substitution in progress.
So off we go once more. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Xavi Alonso. Gabriel. And it's Xavi Alonso. Raul. And he's had a hit! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Raul just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Substitution for Uzbekistan. Number 11, Neymar. Number 16, Stoichkov.
Xavi
Number
Alonso.
10, Messi.
It's not gone well.
Number 7, Raul.
It's out of play for
Coming
a goal
on the
kick.
field, number 20, Danielson. Number 8, Mbappe.
Over to the
Number
left.
22,
Now it's De Bruyne.
Number 17,
Danielson
De
looking to get
Bruyne.
on the end of this. And that should get the job done. And it's Beckham. Jamal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
De Bruyne. Uzbekistan still have the cards to affect this game. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's there to get it away. And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's Kukçu. Now it's Mbappe. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Mbappe. Can he finish? Yes! And he celebrates his 30th goal. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Uzbekistan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And that's another good win of the ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Wow, look who's involved.
Now it's has chance for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? It's Raul! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Substitution for Uzbekistan, number 15, Beckham.
We have got changes here
Coming on
from
the
both
field
sides, in
is
fact.
number 18, Kukçu. Substitutions taking place.
Knocks it into space. And the pass is intercepted. Out to the left it goes. Well, that is one way to stop him. Just 5 minutes left. Now, can they get him away? And that could set him on his way. Mbappe! Xavi Alonso. No way through.
There will be
Tries
3
to play it
minutes
through.
added time.
Oh, delightful ball.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Uzbekistan have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Uzbekistan really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence boost.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle.
I think we're actually in for a treat here, Peter, because we get to see Hristo Stoichkov. Never one to stay in the same position. He has a lovely instinct for his trade, and his trade is goals, many of them.
Indeed, Bulgaria's best ever, surely.
Always kind of makes me feel he's going to score.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Ambitious ball here. That's a decent clearance. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
I'll try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Otto. Van Bouten can get it clear. Van Bouten clears. Couldn't squeeze it through. Picked out brilliantly. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's a shade optimistic. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, just skips past his... Oh, shooting chance! Goal! France! And France are in front. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Uzbekistan really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And it's Neymar. Foot in. Out to the right. Great vision. That's a little off target.
Uzbekistan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And this is Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Yellow or red? It is red. France are down to 10 men.
Yeah, in truth there, it was carelessness and I think a little touch of panic, Peter, in that challenge. That usually leads to something unwanted.
To square things up. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
The goal scorer for Uzbekistan after 31 minutes is number 10.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And this is thoroughly merited for me. Now
It's Neymar! Goal! France! And they've got their lead back. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
France get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Half-time getting close now. Now it's Messi. Bellingham. Neymar. And it's Messi. Mbappe takes a
2
shot!
added minutes has been indicated.
Out to the left it goes. Pinches it off him. That's the keeper's ball. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
Volunteers for each club.
Caution certainly
please
not on the
report to
agenda
staff
here
room
from
immediately.
both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
And we're underway again.
Uzbekistan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked at a step too slow on everything.
Played into space. PK, always a very imposing presence at the back. And he's worked it through. Chance, surely! They've scored! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And now he has two.
Substitution for Uzbekistan. Number 11, Neymar.
We have got changes
Number
here from both
16,
sides, in fact.
Stoichkov.
So we have a
Number 10,
breakthrough. Now
Messi.
how will things develop from
Number
here?
15,
This is wonderful
Beckham.
front-footed football.
Number
The
7,
manager will be absolutely
Raul.
thrilled to see his team
Coming on the
clicking in
field,
every department.
Number 20,
That pass is
Number
somewhat
8.
less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Number 18, Kukcu. Number 17,
Played out to the left flank.
Substitution in
Well, it's
progress.
definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And he's there to clear it. Good ball, good take. Oh, easy pickings there. He's a sharp little ball here. Tries to pass it through. And the finish! De Bruyne! Is there nothing he cannot do? About as smooth as it gets. And surely that does it. Perfect time, decisive strike. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Uzbekistan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Shot could be a decent chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Defending of the desperate variety. France are looking to go forward now. Now it's from
4 added minutes has been
against the
indicated.
crossbar. Xavi Alonso, he steps in, and that's the end of that. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on
Hello,
this.
everybody, and
Expectation
welcome to today's match.
and nerve. It is indeed a heady
Against
mix.
France.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got
There's the shot! And it's Robertson. He's a sharp little ball here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Robertson. Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side. He's picked his way through. That's very neat. He's tried one! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
And he shoots! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, let that be a lesson for them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Stoichkov. A header! No, not the best of headers. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Van der Ven cuts out the pass. Now it's Stoichkov. And it's Robertson. Neymar.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Van der Ven attempts a clearance. Mbappe. Yamal. He has found a way through. And it's Neymar. No way through. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Mbappe. Batistuta. Vinicius Junior. Smoothly does it. And there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Robertson cuts it out. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Threads one in. Now it's Batistuta. Neymar. Robertson. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's shifting through the gears here. And there's the end of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Looking for the run. Messi. Oh, they could be caught out here. And the finish! There it is!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Oʻzbekistan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. There's the header! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could...
Oh no, what has happened here? It's run loose here. And it's Stojkovic. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
He's got away. Mbappe. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Messi. Tries to pass it through.
France really have decided to turn to the long ball. That's very obvious now.
And how do they go about making that work?
Well, they can't neglect accuracy, and it can turn that opposition defence into facing its own goal, which so often can cause problems.
Substitution for Uzbekistan. Number 16, Stoichkov.
Van
Number
Bouten.
15, Beckham. Number 11, Neymar. Number 10,
Lovely pass, but can he get that?
Number 7, coming on
And
the
he has
field.
kicked it out
Number
somehow.
Really
Mbappe.
looked sharp there, didn't he?
Number
That's very well
18,
played.
Kukçu. Number
So the
20,
team separated just by
Danielson.
the one goal,
Number
which came early in the
22,
second period.
Kamara.
And the score is
Number
1-0.
17,
De Bruyne.
Substitution in
Has been
progress.
well intercepted.
Uzbekistan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is...
Big chance! It's there! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And they win it back again.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Tries to play it, tries a shot! Rashford. Conte. Oh, easy pickings there. And we're done. Uzbekistan can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved.
And we come to you now with the quick
Final thoughts,
request
Jim?
to support
Uzbekistan
from
can
our
be
channel.
really...